Chris Collins, please. Morning.
Morning, Doctor. Thank you.
Hi, have a seat.
Well, basically, the big reason I came in is for the results. Are they, for the scans? And they took me into the ring thing,
Yeah.
that you go in.
OK.
Yeah.
Let me just have a little look. I'll just get up those results. Well, the good news is that the scan is normal, and if you get more blood in the pee in the future, then we should send you back there. But at the moment, that's all that we need to do.
Right.
So that sounds like all pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And how's your mental health at the moment? How's that all going?
Oh, not too bad. Having moments when I sort of talk to myself a bit. Not answering myself, but...
Has that been stable in the background, or is that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is some times when, and I got, he comes from the Greenway Centre, and I talked to him about it, that sometimes I'll look at someone driving past when I'm on the bus and think there's someone I know, and it's just trick of the mind,
Sure.
But I think I have, at the station, actually seen a poltergeist,
Great, well, how are you?
What I've got is face ache and constant gunk at the back of my throat.
So the face ache, sinus there,
Sinuses, yeah.
sinus here.
Yeah.
You're talking about her mouth breathing.
Mouth breathing?
Yes,
OK.
she continuously breathes from her mouth
Okay.
and not her nose.
I'm sick from the infection because I end up swallowing it. And the pressure behind my eyes and in my face is horrendous.
So can I feel on your face?
Yeah. And is the stuff coming out of your nose?
A little bit, and when it is, it's like thick and yellow.
Come on in, have a seat.
Right, Maddie, do you want to sit over there? Rio, you can come over here.
OK. How can I help?
So Rio suffers nosebleeds.
Yes.
Quite severely.
Yeah.
Through the weekend, he had 4. 2 were very, very bad, really struggled to stop them. I pinch it up here, it then goes down his throat.
Yeah.
And he spits it out. So I literally have to just wait for it to start congealing in his nostril. Yeah. He cries with them as well. I don't know whether or not they're hurting him.
Yeah.
Since then, he's been very lethargic, very pale. I don't know whether or not he could get anemic from that. I have no idea.
How long did they last for?
So the first one he had, that lasted maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And then a couple of hours later, about 7 or 8 minutes. That was quite a heavy one. But then the last one, the third one, which was sort of in the middle of the night, that was quite severe. It was about 10 minutes. Okay. And we're going through like
show me, Rio, show me what Mum does. Show me where Mum puts the pinching. Up the top there. OK. So you need to pinch much lower down. OK?
Ah.
So that bit there is a bit solid. You can feel it's a bit solid, yeah? Whereas where it's actually bleeding from, almost certainly, is just inside. So what you need to do... Is it always that side? Yeah.
That side,
so if you had a cut on your knee, what would you do? Why? What would you do if you had a cut on his knee? Yes, so you go like that. So to put pressure on the nose, in that bit of the nose, you have to pinch the lowest bit, OK? But mainly it'll just make a scab, and that's what you need, is you want a scab, OK? So can I have a quick look up your nose? So if you just look up at the ceiling, very gently. And he's definitely got quite a good scab there now, OK? So the important thing is not to touch it at all, OK? It's quite common nosebleeds in the summer. Because the blood vessels get bigger anyway. Okay. What I would recommend is actually pinching for 10 minutes.
OK. So
the bleeding time should be 10 minutes or less. So by the end of 10 minutes, it should have formed a really nice scab. Yeah. And then it just needs to be left alone. Are you happy with that? And, you're nearly at the age where you might be able to do this pinching stuff yourself, to be honest. Yeah? Rather than Mum doing it. Yeah? Nah. Is that all right?
That's great. Thank you so much.
You look very well.
Thank you very much. Get in there.
All right.
Come on then, kids.
All right, kids.
Thank you.
That's OK.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye, Rio.
Well, I know that in the past you've had problems with, ideas that have been difficult to explain, haven't you? And delusions that are linked to your mental health problem.
Yeah. one stage, a car went, this is a long time ago now, car went past, and do you know Data out of the Star Trek The Next Generation,
yeah.
the robot? I swore I saw him in the car, which was quite funny.
The mind does play tricks on people, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I actually, honest, I do actually see them. You know, I do actually see. It's not as though I sort of, there's a blank space and I imagine something. I actually see something through my eyes, which is...
And that's what, you know, when people talk about hallucinations, that's what people, they're like. You know, they're really there for people.
Yeah.
And that's a really good description. So it's certainly not, nobody's saying that it's, you're not seeing it. It's just that that's part of the mental health issue, we think. Hallucinations are part of a group of disorders called psychotic illnesses, schizophrenia being probably the most common of these. For some patients with chronic psychosis, they don't have the insight that means that they can see the hallucinations and delusions that they're suffering are not real. And this adds huge challenge, as you can appreciate, to how we can support them and treat them. Fortunately, Chris is in a good place at the moment, and his medication is controlling those symptoms, and his hallucinations are something that he recognises, and so currently he has good insight into his mental health problems and how they're affecting him. We'll carry on with you being supported by the mental health team at the Greenway Centre.
OK.
And then I'll see you probably in 2 or 3 months if everything's going well. Super job. Well, nice to see you.
OK, Doctor.
Till next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.